Welcome back, everyone, to another dicondissectional production hosted by Deathstroke9. Today we're going to be reacting to Harry Chapin, Taxi. Alright, so, in case anyone was wondering, you guys all told me after we did some Jim Croce, we've done Operator, That's Not the Way It Feels, and we've done, what's the other one? Time in a Bottle, which was so cool. They're both awesome. We got a lot of requests for some other stuff, including like James Taylor, Harry Chapin, and a few others. Or Chapin. There we go. That's what I was going to say. I had to go look up how to pronounce his name because I thought it was Harry Chapin. It's Chapin. So, I apologize. For that. But, yeah, I don't think I've heard anything by him before. However, you guys, the most requested thing was for a song called Cats in the Cradle. Now, I probably have heard that before. It sounds familiar. Like, just the name sounds familiar. I didn't know who sang it, or maybe I heard, like, a cover or a remake of it. I don't know. It was probably in, like, some movie or something. I'm almost positive I've heard that song before. And I could still do a reaction to it, because I don't really remember it. If you wanted me to, let me know in the comments if you will. But, yeah, today we're doing one that I'm positive I have not heard before, and it is Taxi. So, hello, if you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Daniel, also Deathstroke9. Here we react to music, and I often try to figure out what it means. So if that sounds interesting to you, consider subscribing and joining the Legion. Alright. Which is rapidly becoming an actual Legion. What was it? It was a Legion 1000? Or was it 2000? Something like that. Probably 1000. We've already passed a Legion. Alright. So, watch me glitch for 2 seconds as I pull this up. I got the lyrics over here. And I've got the song, which is a little bit longer. So we've been doing a lot of Jim Croce, and Jim Croce's stuff was all like 2 minutes long, and this is almost 7 minutes. So let's see where we go. What? Is this picture on here Harry Chapin? Is that what he looks like? I don't know why, but it's making me think of someone else. I don't know why. It looks like someone else. Whatever. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Harry Chapin, Taxi. Ooh. Lots of harmonics.
It was raining hard in Frisco. I needed one more fare to make my night. A lady up ahead waved to flag me down. She got in at the light. Oh, where you going to, my lady blue? It's a shame you ruined your gown in the rain. She just looked out the window. She said 16 Parkside Lane.
Beautiful.
Something about her was familiar. I could swear I seen her face before. But she said, I'm sure you're mistaken. And she didn't say anything more. It took a while, but she looked in the mirror. Then she glanced at the license for my name. A smile seemed to come to her slowly. It was a sad smile, just the same.
That's sad.
And she said, how are you, Harry?
Is this a true story?
I said, how are you, Sue? Through the too many miles and the too little smiles, I still remember you.
Well, that bass is awesome, and the violin. Or, you know, cello or whatever.
It was somewhere in a fairy tale.
Let me pause it.
I used to take her home in my car.
Sorry, gotta pause it at least once or else YouTube will take it down. And that's even more true for older songs, you know? A lot of times if the song's like the Beatles and Billy Joel and stuff like that they've gotten blocked and they had to go up on the Patreon. All right. Let's take a look at these lyrics. Musically, this is it's slow and it's sad. It was raining hard in Frisco. I needed one more fare to make my night. He needed one more person to come in. So already he's setting the scene with, like, it seems like either fate or ridiculous chance or coincidence, right? Because he only needed one more fare to make his night so that he could go back home, be done working. A lady up ahead waved to flag me down, and she got in at the light. Well, where are you going to, my lady blue? It's a shame you ruined your gown in the rain. That's what he said to her. She's just looking out the window, is like, 16 Parkside Lane. All right, so they're in the car now. They're driving down, and he's like, something about her's familiar. And he even says, do I know you? She says, I'm sure you're mistaken, and doesn't say anything else. Then she looks in the mirror, glances at the license for his name, and then slowly a sad smile comes to her face, and she says, how are you, Harry? And he says, how are you, Sue? That line makes you think he knew that entire time. Right when he came up and said something about her familiar, swear seen her face before, he figured it out before she did. Because he already knew. So she says, how are you, Harry? And he's like, yep, how are you, Sue? Let me know, is this supposed to be... we're going to look it up on Song Facts after the song's over, but it looks like it could possibly be a true story because the name of the character is Harry. Too many miles, too little smiles. I still remember you. So, it's sad. Wow. All right. Let's keep going. That's a very sad. Gonna bring it back a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Harry Chapin. Taxi.
It was somewhere.
He's got a really good voice.
I used to take her home in my car. We learned about love in the back of a Dodge. The lesson hadn't gone too far.
Didn't go far enough.
You see, she was gonna be an actress, and I was gonna learn to fly.
Like an airplane or something?
She took off to find the footlights. I took off to find the sky. Whoa, I've got something inside me to drive the princess blind. There's a wild man wizard, he's hiding in me, illuminating my mind.
Okay then.
Oh, I've got something inside me, not what my life's about. 'Cause I've been letting my outside tide me over till my time runs out.
Oh, that's so sad. Wow. That's not the same person, right? No way that's the same guy. It's like rain. Definitely sets the scene.
There was not much more for us to talk about. Whatever we had once was gone. So I turned my cab into the driveway.
Oh, she's rich now and he's not.
Past the gate and the fine trim lawns. And she said, we must get together. But I knew it'd never be arranged. hand me $20 for a $2.50 fare. She said, Harry, keep the change. Well, another man might have been angry, and another man might have been hurt.
Wow, he's so
But another man never would let her go.
filled with regret.
I stashed the bill in my shirt. And she walked away in silence. It's strange how you never know. But we'd both gotten what we'd asked for such a long, long time ago. You see, she was gonna be an actress, and I was gonna learn to fly. She took off to find the footlights. I took off for the sky.
All right.
And here she's acting happy inside her handsome home.
Wow.
And me, I'm flying in my taxi, taking tips and getting stoned. I go flying so high when I'm stoned.
She's acting happy. Wow, that's so sad. Wow. Okay. I was starting to freaking tear up from that. Wow. Damn, that's insane. Okay, wait. Let's go back. Where were we last? He's like, he wants to shout. You know, he wants to say, "Oh my goodness, I love you." You know, like he's been waiting for this moment to reconnect with this woman probably since he left her, like since a very short time after he left her. And he has it. And then he realizes that it didn't mean anything. So, it was somewhere in a fairy tale. I used to take her home in my car, and we learned about love in the back of the Dodge. The lesson hadn't gone too far. So they did it a couple times, or started to, and they never really got too far. Because she had one way she wanted to go in life, he had another way he wanted to go. She was going to be an actress, he was going to learn to fly. So she wanted to become an actor, or an actress. He wanted to... Does learn to fly mean, like, did he want to go be a pilot? Something like that? I don't know. I don't think he literally means learn to fly. So she took off to find the footlights, and I took off to find the sky. I've got something inside me to drive a princess blind. There's a wild man wizard. He's hiding in me, illuminating my mind. That makes me think of the drug that he mentions later. I don't know, but that's what it makes me think of. I've got something inside me, not what my life's about. I've been letting my outside tide me over till my time runs out. The outside, again, that makes me think of whatever he's under the influence of. Maybe not, he might not be yet, but he does something, you know. And she's so high that she's skying. Yes, she's flying, afraid to fall. I'll tell you why baby's crying, 'cause she's dying, aren't we all? There is not much more for us to talk about. Whatever we had once long ago is gone. And yeah, that kind of makes sense, you know? I mean, you're together for a little while, then you kind of break up. You almost feel like he broke her heart, probably. Or she broke his, or maybe it was a consensual breakup. Who knows? Maybe neither of them really wanted it. Who knows? But they're gone, and they've been gone for, it seems like, years now. So he turned his cab into the driveway past the gate and fine-trimmed lawns. That sets the scene of, she's in a rich place, you know? Yeah, this is a really good storytelling song. She said we must get together, but I knew it would never be arranged. And she handed me $20 for a $2.50 fare and said, Harry, keep the change. So she's showing him that he was unable to provide for her. That might not be what she was intending, but that's what he kind of took it as. She handed him $20 and said, you know what, keep the change. She's like, look at what I have now. She's showing him, and she's also maybe trying to prove it to herself. Another man might have been angry. Another man might have been hurt. But another man would never have let her go. Yep. That was that part right there. I want to hear it again. Wow. I'm probably going to listen to it again after I finish this. So he puts the bill away. She walked away in silence. It's strange how you never know. But we'd both gotten what we'd asked for such a long time ago. You see, she was going to be an actress and I was going to learn to fly. So now she's acting happy. So she's pretending she's happy. He thinks she can never be happy without him. And that might even be true. Inside her handsome home. And me, I'm flying in my taxi, taking tips and getting stoned. My goodness, that song's freaking really sad and yet awesome at the same time. Thank you guys for recommending this. Another super sad song. Yay! Alright. Great storyteller. I don't know why, but the image on the front of that album cover made me think of, I think, Quentin Tarantino, maybe? Is that what he looks like? I have no idea. Maybe I might look him up now. We're also going to look up the song on Songfacts, so stay tuned if you want, and if you don't, then thank you for watching. Thank you for spending some time with me. If you're new to the channel, again, consider subscribing, and if you want to make sure that your reaction requests are given top priority, you can check out a link in the description to a Patreon where you can support the channel. But if you don't want to do that, just let me know in the comments. All right. I'll do that at the end. Let's look up the meaning. See if there's any song facts. Charted 24th. This was Chapin's first single. Harry had his taxi driver's license in New York City, worked as a driver for 6 months. Sandy Chapin, who was married to Harry until his death, told us the story. He had been working in film. That was how he made his living. Okay. Oh, that's sad. All right. All right. So one time he wrote the song "Taxi" with the idea that the people he had told his dreams to, that he was going to make a great film, were going to get into the cab. So he ended up being a cab driver after all the big talk. One of whom would be the girlfriend that he had while at Cornell. Sue was a real person. Yeah, so it was a real story. Wow. Huh. And yeah, so he wanted to enter the Air Force Academy, which equals learn to fly or whatever. But ended up just getting stoned in the taxi. That's such a sad song. Wow. Okay. Thank you guys for recommending this. Let me just look up what that man looks like. I could be totally wrong. I might even be thinking of someone else. Image of see it all. Just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Okay, I don't even know if you guys can see this, but whatever. All right. Yeah, that was the guy I was thinking of then. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and see you guys soon. Deathstroke 9 out. Stay tuned for more.